afstamming aan breeding?
Welche afstamming dat die broeders zijn?
Afstamming, er zit afstamming in van Raoul Verstraeten en Xavier, dan Luc Bovijn, Lippes, Michel en Luc zit er tevens in. Er zit ook in Mille Paul van Ninove, vorig jaar overleden. Dan ook nog een soort van Roeland Mille. Er zit zelfs ook nog een soort in van Arsène Baken van Arsenede geweest. Die soort is erin gekomen in het jaar rond jaar 2000 denk ik, is die soort er ook ingekomen. En dat was iemand die anders speelde of zwaar halve van.
Yeah, Dirk said in Dutch language that the beginning was from Xavier Verstraeten and Raoul, and later on there came some pigeons from the French, but focused always on the bloodline from Verstraeten, Roger Mille and Roeland. All the friends of him, they have the same, nearly the same, but 80% you can say it's from Verstraeten and Luc Bovijn.
Philippe Lano, die speelt onder de naam Lano, Georg en Maxim. Vorig jaar provinciaal of nationaal jeugdkampioen geweest. Provinciaal denk ik. Die spelen met de duiven van ons ook. En zeer goed op de zware halve fond zelfs.
There's one friend, he's racing also on the heavy middle distance until 650, 700 kilometers with the pigeons from Julien and from Dirk. And the son, he was provincial champion from East Flanders, and East Flanders is the biggest province of Belgium from the fanciers.
It's two sons, it's a twin.
He has two sons. Yeah. Twins.
Yeah.
Twins. Yeah. Why you no race pigeon for heavy middle distance, only middle or short?
De vraag waarom jij niet verder speelt, je moet zeggen dat je dan werken of zo van de tijd.
Ik werk in een ploegensysteem. I work in 2 shifts. And I only free at the weekends. I have only free at the weekends. And that's difficult because for the middle distance you must bring the... Je moet de duiven wegbrengen on Thursday, and my father is too old for doing that.
Can you show us your best breeder and best racers?
Yeah, that's no problem. That's here, the oldest, best racer, and also breeder now. He is still from 2001, and all the eggs this year are good. No bad eggs this year.
16 first prizes.
16 first prizes in his racing career. I have here 2 sons from him, and they are also in the breeding department hall.
But they were also ace pigeons and flying very well,
yeah,
first prizes.
Yeah. Not good flyers, go not to the breeding station here. That's a direct son from the Super Louis. He was 2nd ace pigeon from our local department here in 2009. And he was also classified from the KBDB ace pigeons.
National ace pigeon.
Yeah. In 2009 he has a coefficient from 5, nearly 6. This one is a direct son from the Super Louis, and he has on the racing department still 1 year. He was hurt, yeah.
He had an accident.
He had an accident, and then he is directly to the
breeding loft.
Moved to the breeding loft, yeah.
And it's very good breeder.
That was a very good racer.
Children flights.
He was, I suppose, 9 times in the first thing as yearling, and then he has 13, and then he is moved to the breeding department. That was the 6th national age pigeon from 2009, middle distance.
What breeders is this pigeon? It's a gift against good racer, or that one is still for race pigeon?
And he's in the breeding loft. He's from
Breeding.
2000.
Yeah.
This family here, the cock, is from 2008, 305. He's one of the top breeders of the loft. Was second provincial ace pigeon and also national ace pigeon, 6th ace pigeon, 5 first prizes. His brother also ace pigeon, and the youngsters and also the grandchildren crossed with the line with Superlis are very, very good. This is the old blood from Raoul and Xavier Verstraete. In 1990, Dirk and Julien started with this strain here.
207, vader van 305, father of 305. This one gives very, 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 very good racing pigeons each year. He is from 2005. It's a full brother from the 2nd national ace pigeon from middle distance from 2007.
207 is the father from 305. His brother also 6 first prizes and also by the national winners middle distance from Belgium. These cocks are all in the breeding loft. You see it on the beak. They have youngsters, and this is the last round what Julien and Dirk are breeding. Then they stop because we have July now and it's enough. They have to be back in good condition in November. End of November they start again to breed.
166, first provincial ace pigeon from
166, 9 first prizes and also many super prizes in the front. He is the uncle of the best pigeon in the moment with 5 first prizes this year 2014. It's a very fast pigeon, speed, and Dirk races from 100 to 400 kilometers, and his friends they continue the distance to 500-600 kilometers. It's the old Verstraete blood, and this goes from 100 to 700 kilometers.
That's the son of the crack, from Luc Bovin. Very good race pigeon, the crack. First prize becoming op Sataru. And this one gives very good races. The 134 is a direct son. That's a pigeon from 2009, and he was 60. He has 60 times in first 10 per tiental.
Yeah, in the top.
Yeah, in top from Angeville, Fontenay, Dourdal.
So the second line is by Dirk and Julien, the crack line from Luc Bovin. Luc Bovin was a very strong racer in East Flandern. He stopped a few years ago, and this strain is very good for 500-600 kilometers. And this line he crosses with the line of Verstraete, Super Louis, 305, 207, and he gave lots of very good youngsters and children and grandchildren with many first prizes. But you see, they're still breeding, and this is a very
So children and
strong.
grandchildren win 60 prizes for top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What is the secret in your loft from vitamins or medical system? What do you give to the pigeons that they can fly so fast and make first prizes during the week?
During the week. Voor het kweekseizoen worden de duiven, dat is de basisregel, zuiver gezet tegen alle ziektes. Gedurende de kweek wordt er niet aangekomen. Na de kweek, net voor het vliegseizoen, worden ze terug gekuurd tegen de basisziekten. En gedurende het vliegseizoen komen we er zo weinig mogelijk aan. Enkel een keer tegen trigo, omdat je daar niet van uit kunt, maar zo weinig mogelijk medicatie tijdens het vliegseizoen.
So the pigeons are being well prepared for the breeding. It starts end of November, begin December, and when they get together, he had everything, a medical treatment against trichomonas and all the sickness what they can have. So they are 100% healthy when they get together, and they take their fingers away from medical things because they are 100% preparated, and when they are breeding, that's it. The same is with the racing team. It's also prepared very well, and during the racing season they just give something against trichomonas, and for the rest they keep safe.
Zoveel mogelijk afblijven, not goed.
Stay away from everything. Julien says medical is poison. If they fly good, keep your fingers away from medicine. Als iets is, of hoeveel gaat je naar de dierenarts in de seizoen of in de winter, zo, of komt er op consultatie iemand langs? Of,
Een tweetal keer per jaar.
Dirk and Julien go 2 times to the vet to let pigeons control, and everything is mostly okay, and that's enough. Dirk has a microscope at home and he makes sometimes control against some sickness, but mostly they have nothing.
Can you show Polish fans here food and preparates what you used?
Kan je iets tonen aan eten of vitaminen wat je geeft aan de duiven? Kunnen je iets daar vertellen? Wat voeder je?
Wij voederen een mengeling. Wij geven van robbuis, verzelen en wat is het nog? Van robbuis, verzelen en daar de mariman.
So
Daar maken we een mengeling van.
They make their own mixture with the food van rombijs, verzelen and mariman. They mix all 3 different sorts together, and that's the food what the pigeons get.
Ja. Begin van de week lichte voedering en na het einde van de week opvoederen.
Ja.
Of de week opvoederen.
Beginning of the week very light, and end of the week stronger, and that they have enough power for the races.
En een keer wat eiwitkorrels bijgeven.
And some corals. They give some extra corals with eiweiß, and that's it. And you give some vitamins. What do you do?
Als ze thuiskomen van de vlucht krijgen ze telkens elektrolyten. Heel veel appelazijn. Met wat glucose bij. Dat is het.
Yeah, when they come home they get electrolyte, and then they get some vinegar, apple vinegar with lots of sugar in the drink pot. So that is a good a mixture to get them back fit again. So they give lots of vinegar, apple vinegar with sugar. That's a good tip for the Polish fanciers.
So what do you give?
Look
and also they have during the week some tea in the drink pot, and garlic. They give garlic, lots of garlic. It's good for the blood, cleans the blood.
How many garlic you used for one pot?
Two
Toast.
tientjes, yeah. 2 toes, yeah. Yeah.
So they cut them, they peel them, they cut them, 2 toes for one drink pot, 4 or 5 liters. And how many days you give this?
Oh,
2 days?
2-3 dagen.
2-3 days in the week.
Yeah.
And what you give?
And also in the winter.
And what you give before race and after race?
Before race, nothing.
During
After race,
the vinegar with sugar and
Maar ja,
elektrolyten.
voor de race durven ze een keer alviool geven ook.
Aviol is for the race. Aviol is from Röhnfried, I think. So this is Aviol. This product is many years on the Belgian market, and you can compare it a little bit like a Blitz, and it's good for the blood. And there are lots of fanciers in Belgium I know which give this, and this is very natural and very healthy, and it's a old famous product. The first mixture, they get this with
En op biergist in de vriezer zitten.
vitamins and
Moet een keer een potje porren.
2-3 days. And end of the week, this is before they get basket, before they go to the race. Lots of corn, sunflowers, energy, so they have power enough when they get basket. This is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday in the evening they get basket. Biergist. Beginning of the week.
Ja, en het gaat
Niet naar het einde van de week, want anders vliegen ze. 2 spoons.
2 big spoons on a kilo.
On 1 kilo.
On 1 kilo.
And what day?
Dat is meer of
Beginning of the week.
Monday,
Tuesday.
Ja, vrijdag moet je dan niet geen
So
helemaal.
after days you use.
If you give this on Friday, they are drunk.
Yeah. And they fly not straight.
They go this way.
Het is belangrijk.
Wat is het highlight geweest in de carrière?
Ja, die jaren dat we die nationale wasduiven daar hadden, hè. Dat was super. Hè.
Want
Dat
we
waren
reizen.
betrouwbare duiven, gelijk die Super Louis, dat is iets dat we niet meer van tegenkomen. Hè. Van het jaar ook, die Goliath, ja. Die vliegt 3 weken na 3 weken na elkaar. De eerste prijs op 400-500 duiven, meewind, tegenwind, al gelijk. Dat zijn de zo van duiven, maar
Dat zijn een keer uitschieters, hè?
wat dan je gaat van een echt, nee, zoiets. Dat is, ja.
So Dirk is saying to me in Dutch language, the highlights or the things you never forget are his national ace pigeons. He has a few of national ace pigeons, and also his Super Louis with 16 first prizes. And this year his new star in the loft is Goliath with 4 or 5 first prizes, and he was very impressed because if it was wind on his head or wind on his tail, always the first prize. Doesn't depend on which speed, he was always the first pigeon in his loft.
So thank you very much for your time, for you showing some birds, and we wish you a lot of success in the future racing and breeding.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So.